Here, maybe we should be here. Hello.
Yep.
Yep, great. Hi, everyone. Surprise. Got a new person in the seat. Well, our lovely channel host, Mike, is out of town, and it's time for a little side scene. These men of letters, we all kind of passed out last we heard the last week. But Miss Belladonna, she decided to give us a little ritual, and we all had to pass out prone in her creepy basement. And you all start to wake up separately outside of your body. Oh, thanks, Marcy. Sneaky, sneaky. And let's start with Bradley.
Yes.
As you open your eyes, everything feels vibrant, flatter, almost cartoonish per se. And you are standing in front of a bamboo constructed, very ornate building with a lovely red door. You don't see Tora. You don't see your friend Hiram. Just you. Maybe a cat butt in the corner.
We all hope to wake up to.
Bradley immediately pats himself down to see if he has one of his cigarettes still.
You do. You have all your normal clothing. It just looks a little more cell shaded, a little more flat, singularly toned.
Bradley is going to take one out and wonder whether or not this will help the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, he's going to light one and start sort of checking out this bamboo building for an entrance or a sign.
Awesome. You're standing in front of like the main, there's a big red door in front of you. And as you light the cigarette, the flame doesn't look like the flame you normally have. It looks very, very orange, and it might have eyes in the middle of it. And then when you start the cigarette, the smoke that comes out of it, instead of just a general like puff that dissipates into the wind, it just kind of comes out in very linear strings up into the air.
Okay.
Do you want to walk through the door, or would you want to take a look around the perimeter, see the escapes?
Going to walk through the door.
Okay.
Bradley isn't sure if he can handle the escapes right now.
That's fair, completely. Do you just open the door?
Goes to knock, but I think Bradley realizes that there's some kind of unreality going on, so he's just gonna go with it and push the door open.
Excellent.
Hope it's not a sliding door.
No, it opens with ease. It actually folds in half. You didn't see a crease, but it folds right down the center and opens up, and you, with the slightest touch, almost as if it wanted to open up for you. And you seem to be in a fairly small lobby. There's a hallway to your left, a hallway to your right. Everything is immaculately clean. You have some paper walls behind the front desk.
Hello? Is there anybody here?
Utter silence.
Perhaps Jack? Or anyone? And just slowly walking forward.
As you get closer to the desk, the footsteps the sound of your footsteps are very muted. You can feel the thud from each step, the heels of your click-clack shoes. And you get to the desk, still nothing, but as you sit there, you feel a presence. And I want you to make me an intelligence roll.
Okay. Intelligence.
Yeah, and being a professional streamer, I totally put roll 20 on our overlay. Can do that.
Okay. Would anything perception, sensing motives or deception, intellect defense, would any of these apply?
Perception would, for sure.
Okay. Then I'm not going to bother with some effort. I'll just take the... Oh. What do you know?
What did you get?
Nat 20.
Oh, well, that's fine. You are almost eased by the silence at this point, and with that 20, you feel that there is clearly a presence standing right before you, but you cannot see him. And he chooses not to greet you. But this is where I would like Marzi to tell me who you're playing, what you're doing. Muted? No,
Yep. So I'm playing Jack tonight, but I'm playing Jack's. Deep in his conscience, there was a person he was before he was bitten.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna have pre-bitten, non-wolfy Jack.
Yep.
Approximately how old is this Jack?
He's about 17 years old.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, so as Jack wakes up, you are less worried about the setting you have woken up to and more concerned that you're no longer your normal self. How do you respond to feeling very adolescent?
I am less hairy. I'll rub his arms and is confused by the sort of lack of hair, and then feel up here where it's very clean cut. What's going on? Look around. Realize that he can't smell anything. Not like he normally can. Can't really hear anything either. Like he can hear, and he can smell, but it's not like this. Normally he can hear people's hearts beating inside their chest. This is a quiet that he hasn't felt for a while.
Excellent. Roll me an intellect with your muted senses.
All right. I should probably open up the roll 20.
That's, I'm just trying to do too many things at once, too.
Yeah, here we go. Just give me a second, chat. Enjoy my roll 20 song, not sponsored.
Do you, yeah, I don't know. We'll just negate any sort of things that seem to be werewolfy enhanced.
Yep. All right. Yeah, it just means that I don't get trading on perception checks, and I don't do a wolf at this point. His foci changes to doesn't do much.
Oh, hey, that's the one. That's Bradley's.
Oh, really? Now?
Oh, no. All right, you said an intellect check. What am I rolling? What's the difficulty?
Just a difficulty 3.
I'll just roll it as it is. Oh, good. I got a 1. That's what I get for not having... Remember, folks, always be prepared. When the DM asks you to roll something, just roll it immediately.
No, it's Bradley's fault.
Oh, yeah,
Bradley rolled the 20.
Yep,
It's Eric Wolgaris's fault. The curse of Eric lives on.
Okay. Jack, you are completely discombobulated by the lack of any of your senses that you've grown used to over the years. And you don't realize how old you are. You're actually questioning if you're Jack. Solely because you've woken up in the bushes next to a large mansion-sized house.
Oh God. At this age, I still listen to ska.
Yes. Yes. All the trumpets are blaring in your ears.
All the beauty of a stubbed toe.
Your GM intrusion is you're gonna be discombobulated for a little bit, and you're in Jack's original adult clothes.
Oh, good. They're kind of long.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you stand up, you can see this like bamboo, very ornate, almost shrine-inspired architecture of this building around you.
Huh. It's weird. Hello?
No one responds to you, but you can sense, but definitely not smell, someone nearby. And Joey, will you make me an intellect defense roll, please?
Okay. I don't think. Nothing. Okay, well. Difficulty. I'm sorry. What you say? What's?
5 for Joey.
I fail with a 4. Hard.
Okay. Oh, ooh, that was a big fail. Okay, Joey, you are very science-oriented. Your young mind is filled with all sorts of ideas and concoctions and potions, but you've never passed out on a magical floor and woken up in the middle of a room. So this is very concerning for you. The room is quite simplistic. Bamboo floor. You're laying on a bamboo woven mat. You've got a soft pillow. There's a robe next to you. As you wake up, you can kind of hear a muffled sound of Bradley's voice shouting out for someone, saying hello.
Joey probably gets up with a start. She takes the room in. She knocks on the strange thing that is bamboo, not something that's
you've never seen it before.
Never seen before. And you said there's a robe?
There's a robe, but you're in your normal clothes.
Okay. I put the robe on over my normal clothes. I don't belt it. I don't probably understand the concept of a robe. And I wear it out open and flowing, probably oversized. I peek my head out and I go, hey.
You see many doors like your own, and it's a very long hallway. And to the left for you, you can see an entranceway. How loud are you saying hi?
Kind of loud, not too loud. Not too loud.
Okay, so maybe a little softer than Bradley.
Yeah, softer than Bradley. I'm like, hey.
Bradley,
you said there's a door?
Yeah, there's it's not a closed door, it's just an open entranceway, but you can see that the hallway opens up. Bradley, go ahead and make a perception roll, please.
Okay. Can I use the major effect to give myself an asset on this?
Absolutely.
Okay. Uh, 16.
Beautiful.
5.
As intrigued as you are by the presence you can't see before you, you can definitely hear from your right. No, it'd be from your left as well. You can hear a cautious Joey speaking hello, looking for someone.
Bradley is going to go through a quick, what do I do here? And he's going to settle on, well, what would Jack do? And so Bradley is going to draw himself up to his full height of 5'5", and brush himself down
and leave the room.
Right. I am going to find my friend, and you have a good day. Ah. And he's going to turn and head towards Joey's voice.
As you say that and as you turn away, you absolutely hear, almost as if it came from a breeze, "Oh, we will absolutely have a good time."
Bradley's like going to keep walking, but his eye is now twitching violently.
Oh, we recognize the twitch. Joey, at this point, you can definitely see Bradley with a twitching eye. And as you see Bradley, he looks very clean, very sharp. Like all of his body is contoured and outlined almost in a cartoony way. And you see his eye twitching, and you've got like, there's a little like X on the outside of his head. And it's a weird.
The first thing I say when I greet you is, "Where's Tora? Your eye only twitches like that when she's around."
That's not true. Most of the time, it's not true. Joey, come here. Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, they left me this swanky jacket.
That's not your. I don't think
They
that's
left it in my room.
fine.
Why
It's yours.
keepers?
It's yours, Joey. I just need you to focus. There's an invisible person, entity behind us somewhere. And also, are my hands weird, or did I roll this cigarette incorrectly?
Dot wants to know how many mushrooms you ate today.
So far, none. Relatively sober.
Joey's going to kind of looks you up and down. And do my hands look the same? And do I still have that same like contouring?
Yeah, you have the exact same contouring going on. Very two-dimensional.
Well, it doesn't hurt.
A lot of things don't hurt until they kill you. So maybe that's not the best metric to use.
Just told it to a 12-year-old.
Yeah. Bradley is the worst babysitter. But it's fine. We're not dying. In case what I said might have made you feel that way. So we're fine. I just want to be careful, and I want to find everyone else. I haven't seen Hiram or Tora or Jack. And I'm glad that you are also in the same space, provided you're not a hallucination or an entity mantling your appearance to this.
I kind of like reach out and just like punch you a little bit on the arm.
Ow.
I'm Joey.
Okay.
Was that a hallucination?
You'd be surprised. But yeah, it's fine. I'm going to assume that you're not a hallucination or an entity mantling your appearance to deceive me, because it's not very helpful to consider the option that you are.
Are you guys having this conversation essentially at the entryway? Like, Joey ran up to you. Okay, right in the hallway. That's okay, cool.
Right, the hallway. Yeah.
Yep.
So, how do we know where we are? How do we find somebody if we don't even know where we are?
Well, generally speaking, I don't know.
Well, what do you think this place is? First off, why are we here? We weren't even supposed to be here. We were doing stuff.
Belladonna's, yes.
Colin, when you say I don't know, I would like to offer you a GM intrusion.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes.
Just give it to me.
Just give me the XP. Just give it.
Yes. Who would you like to give the other XP to?
I'll give it to Joey.
Okay. You say I don't know, and you kind of like look over your shoulder behind you, and you hear the doors opening that you came from again, and the sound of very familiar high heels of a one and only Miss Belladonna walking through the door.
What are you doing here?
I wish I could say. I wish I knew why all of us were here.
Wait, so this isn't part of your...
No, not part of my spell, Bradley. Now, please
Could
be
you
quiet.
pretend it was?
No,
Because
I'm
that's-
not going to pretend anything. I'm going to explain to you that I assume it has something to do with your lovely friend Tora and her lack of ability to control astral projection.
No, Tora wouldn't do nothing to hurt us.
That's correct, but
I'm telling her
also,
you said
have you
that.
seen her really annoyed?
Yeah, so? Were you trying to say she put us here? Why would she do that?
Not on purpose.
Now, the process that I put you under takes some time. I imagine she's not one to trust me that much. But my magic seems to be a little defunct here, which makes me think we're in a void space between planes.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I don't understand. No. Prove it. Prove it.
My dear Joey, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, look at yourself. Are you not a cartoon version of yourself?
I'm a... What,
Do you not, Bradley, do you not notice Joey's eyes and how obscenely, disproportionately large they are to their face?
I will admit that they have a certain quality that I had attributed to my cigarette.
I may have been here once before.
you were a cartoon before?
No, this space, the in-between. Last time it was not quite as relaxing, so I guess this is an upgrade.
Have you seen Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
I do not suspect Jack would have made it here, at least in his current form.
Why not?
He's really two things, so there's a chance one of them got through.
Oh, perhaps. Indeed.
That does mean that there's a chance it was the bad one.
There's a bad one.
Well,
You mean the wolf is running around?
and one of them bit me, so...
That doesn't define the morality of the wolf.
Wait, Jack didn't bite you.
Oh.
I'm sorry, this was a different timeline. It's the same one for me. It did hurt, and it wasn't their fault.
Oh my gosh.
It was the wolf's fault.
But
Point is, I'm fairly certain we would have seen the wolf if the wolf had made it here, so we should be looking for a human Jack.
Jack's normally human.
No, he's not.
He looks human.
So do a lot of things which aren't. I shouldn't be saying all of that out loud to you. I'm sorry.
Well, did you guys not get a jacket?
That's right. You do notice a very
Nobody
large...
else is wearing the robes. It's the very first thing Joey did.
Now, Joey, you've had this robe on for a minute, and it is the most luxurious, softest. It's like being hugged with the best blanket and the squishiest pillows you've ever experienced. So
It's comforting in some ways.
Joey, you also notice behind both Belladonna and Bradley, there appears to be a shifting in the air, like almost like something is moving.
Behind you. What's that?
It may have been. I didn't mention there was someone invisible that I was talking to
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
Bradley's gonna whip around to see if they're like materializing now or something.
Are you... Hello? Yeah,
Is that you, Jack? Did you lose your body when you came here?
I don't think that's Jack.
Jack?
You, out of the corner of your eye, Bradley, kind of can see the blur. And so, like, you guys can all notice it just kind of circling around you, not acknowledging you. But you can't keep its position in motion at all at once. So you just kind of see a shift here and there. And then all of a sudden it stops. And Bradley, you feel something very, very close to your face. Just a little puff of breathing within inches of your face.
What are you doing?
There's something here.
There's nothing there.
Oh, are you blowing smoke in its face?
Yeah.
Okay. With the strands of smoke appearing in front of him, he finally decides to make his appearance. And standing before you, almost bending over to meet you eye to eye, is a very tall, slender individual with the darkest skin you've ever seen. Many gold adornments, very long flowing hair, and quite androgynous. They open up their mouth and speak straight to you, Bradley. And it's the same voice you heard before. Welcome. You've come here on your own volition.
Did you come here by invitation, or did you just ride along?
My dear, let's just say that one does not show up to my onset without the need to relax.
Do you know where Jack is?
Oh yes, the boy's outside. He'll make his way in here, I'm sure.
Boy.
Joey, go get Jack.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Like, I turn and do as the adults say. Walk outside to go get Jack.
Bradley, while you assign Joey to go get Jack, I need you to make me an intellect defense roll.
I have training.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna add effort because I think I know who this is. That's a nat 20.
Oh. I see. I will take it. This person is very uncomfortably close to your face, almost trying to weigh in on intimidating you. And every part of his face is absolutely chiseled to perfection. They are glorious. You don't seem as fazed or stunned by this beautiful statue of a person in front of you. What would you like your major effect to be?
I want to have to shrink down to my size.
Ugh. That's fair. Once he sees he doesn't have as strong of effect on you, he will just dissipate, shift, and come back down, and he is standing before you, just as statuesque, just 5'5" now, apparently.
Why are you here? Oh my god, kitty.
Meow, 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 meow.
Why are you here?
My dear, this is my space. You have come to see me.
Isn't the wrong culture?
What do you mean?
You're not really Egyptian, are you? That's my mistake.
I am everything.
You're not. What do you want from us?
Oh. Oh. You must have met my real self out there. I see.
Is this not your real self?
As your lovely lady next to you quite succinctly explained, this is the in-between. It is both real and not real.
Okay.
At
think I
best,
can
all you need
internalize
to
that.
do is have a good time. Take a hot bath. Relax your soul. Lord knows, if you've met the real me, you're in for a good time later.
I feel like you're saying words that mean different than what I think they mean. Like when you say relax and good. Never mind.
Even for a person like you, you will be able to find relaxation here. And with that relaxation, you might find what you need.
Okay. I'm going to pretend to trust you until I don't have to.
But of course. Joey, how are you scampering outside and looking for a Jack?
What is this situation to get outside? Like, does it seem it's pretty obvious and like
Yeah,
what's
you guys
the
are standing in the
outside look
entranceway.
like?
You're standing in the entranceway. You had a big red doors, a clearly marked exit, and
Okay.
as you walk out, there's a small set of steps, and you are seemingly in the wilderness. Lots of picturesque trees, some bushes that are adorning the outside. There are definitely some topiaries, but no Jack in visible sight.
Wow. She said he was out here. Jack, are you here? Not the wolf though. You can stay, Jack.
Jack, you can clearly hear Joey.
Jack.
I'll follow it.
Okay, so as you step outside of the bushes, you're within maybe 10 or 15 feet of the more topiary-esque manicured parts. So you were kind of plopped into more of the forest area.
Yeah.
As you see a young, baggy-clothed individual walking towards you, Joey, what do you do?
Have you seen Jack?
That's me.
You're Jack.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Joey. I'm Joey. They must have got the wrong Jack, 'cause... Oh, wait. You were... Right. I was sent to come get you.
Okay.
You want to walk with me?
Do you know what this place is?
I do not.
Right.
But they gave me this jacket, and there's this really swanky fella standing in the little person standing in the hallway. What's kind of a person? He's just talking. Oh, and there was some kind of weird invisible thing that happened. Has anything weird happened to you?
I don't. I just don't know how I got here.
Me neither. Well, kind of. There's been a lot of weird stuff happening. I don't really understand it all.
Yeah. Who sent you to go get me?
Bradley and the swanky person.
All right. Well, let's go.
Are you feeling okay, Jack? You look different.
I feel weird, like I'm missing something.
Well, you're definitely missing your friends, because we're scattered out all over the place. Miss Belladonna's in sight.
Who?
Miss Belladonna.
I don't know that name.
You know, she's the lady with the...
Like a poison, isn't it?
I mean, some might call her poisonous. You know, that seems like an apt description, but she's with the men who let us.
Okay. I don't know what that is. I think...
Did you bump your head or something?
No.
Okay. Well, you know what, Bradley? He seems to talk and understands things. So let's go see Bradley. He'll explain all of this to us. He's gonna tell us you're fine. We just gotta bump you on the head again.
I guess, yeah, probably.
Cool.
Oof.
It actually made my heart jump.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine what the two of you are feeling. Holy bees.
It's atmospheric.
We're just gonna pocket that for horror mode into the pool.
Yep. Let's go. It's raining suddenly.
Mhm.
Pancake is yeeting himself around. Doesn't know what to do with this rain.
You're being railroaded by a storm.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Yeah, Jackal or Joey will like motion with the oncoming storm to go back in, and will lead Jack if Jack chooses to follow down back to Bradley.
Yeah, he falls.
Okay. As you guys go up the stairs and enter the red door, Jack, you're the only one who's going to notice, and I'm going to give you a GM intrusion if you would like.
Who was that?
And I can't refusion, so I might as well take it.
Yes. Who would you like to give the other XP to?
I'll give the other XP to Bradley.
He
He's
might
like-
need it. Yes. So as you turn back one last time before entering this odd building, you can see 3 shadowy figures approaching this building as well. They seem to be a bit a ways. And you are in the room with a weird person that is now shrunken down, Joey, you would notice, down to the size of Bradley. And
I remember being a lot taller.
I mean, it's pretty tall, I guess. It's a comparison.
Do they seem to be like actively speaking, or are we gonna like interrupt a conversation?
they seem to be towards the tail end of it.
I'll walk up, like the way a kid does when they like don't want to interrupt the conversation, but they're gonna do it anyways.
Yes.
And I'm like, so I got Jack. He's feeling a little weird. He's being weird. He didn't even know who you were, Bradley, or you. And I look at Miss Belladonna. Look, like ta-da.
Bradley is gonna try and use one eye to look at the figure and the other at Jack. And's like tries to go back and forth, and finally looks fully and goes, "How do you feel? You're Jack?"
I feel fine, I guess.
That doesn't sound like something Jack would say.
You clearly see this adolescent before you. Do you think you can recognize any Jack-like features?
I think that right now Bradley is willing to just accept Joey's assertion that this is Jack. Like, okay, it's Jack. Doesn't seem like Jack, but maybe it's Jack.
Well, you know, I have a theory that maybe they gave us the wrong Jack.
No.
Every
Jack
Jack is
went-
the right Jack.
No, well,
It's a possibility.
I did say that not all of Jack would make it through. Maybe.
Well, that's. Do you feel? I lean in and go. Jack said he felt like he was missing something.
Oh.
Isn't that what he said? What'd you say, Marcy?
Yeah. I said that. Jack can't hear you though because his hearing isn't as good.
But you think that's the wolf?
Jack.
Yeah.
Are you hungry or?
I could eat. And we're kind of in here. Kind of a weird place.
It is. The good news is I don't think it's entirely real. The bad news is I don't know if that matters.
So this is like some kind of not real place, fantasy land.
It's a less real place. I do know that. But
No. And the beautiful man in front of you. No, I didn't say it wasn't real. It's just an in-between.
Well,
Like purgatory? Joey understands that.
That one's not real. And this
So
place
you're
is
telling
much
me
more
the most
pleasant.
well-known in-between is not real? But this place where you give out free jackets and you age my friends backwards?
Yes.
This one's real?
Yes. This is part of your consciousness.
and to be clear, you said you want us to relax.
Absolutely. You all have rooms here.
How?
Well, first, I offer you amenities. Joey clearly has taken full advantage of the robes.
A robe.
Yes.
Is that what you call it? It's like wearing a blanket and a towel and what I would assume to be your mother's hug.
Oh, my mother doesn't do those.
I don't have a mother.
So, Mr. What should I call you?
Daddy. No. Considering you have met my true form, you can call me whatever you would like.
All right, Ned.
Ned.
I don't want to have to pronounce his full name every time.
It's a good name. I knew a Ned one time. He drank himself to death.
Bradley is going to puff up again and pointedly turn his back towards Nyarlathotep and look at the other two and go, "What do you want to do?" And points first at Jack. "You, what do you want to do right now?"
I don't know. I kind of just want to go home.
That's the only thing we can't do. I think it's gonna kind of look behind.
I cannot send you home, unfortunately, and all my job is here is to provide you with the most comfortable space possible, to allow your minds to relax.
How about a sandwich, Jack? Ask him for a sandwich. See if he gets you one.
Why don't you ask for a sandwich though?
I'll ask
I'm
for a
not
sandwich.
hungry.
I would like a sandwich. Sounds good.
If anyone is glancing at Belladonna, she is definitely rolling her eyes at all of you. She seems to be a little terrified of the person before you and is not engaging with him.
That's probably smart.
Nobody's really told. It seems like a person. Nobody's really told Joey. Yeah, I'll take a sandwich.
Yes.
A in-between sandwich.
Okay. What would you like in your in-between sandwich, Joey? Too many
lots
choices.
of meat and
Okay.
lettuce
Yes.
and a tomato.
A tomato.
Oh, and cheese.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yes. He gives
spicy mustard on top.
On
I don't know if that was a thing at this time, but Dot would like spicy mustard.
everything is a thing here and in between. Yes, he will squat down in front of you and he'll put his arms behind his back. And he's like, yes, okay, a sandwich, lots of meat, lettuce, tomato, and you said some fancy mustard.
Cheese and spicy
Cheese.
mustard.
Cheese and spicy mustard. Okay. And he will bring out his platter before you, and it's got a beautiful brioche bun. And in between all of the best meats that you could come up with, there's gooey cheese and regular cheese. There's definitely spicy mustard.
How did you make it hot? Look at it.
Yep, you've got cute little wisps of steam.
This is the creepiest version of Prismo.
What? Yeah, right. You guys want a sandwich? I offer some to both Bradley and Jack.
No, thank you. I ate already.
It magically splits into 3 mini versions of the sandwich.
3 tiny sandwiches. And Bradley, I've never seen you eat anything but mushrooms.
Well, I ate already.
I don't know. You know, I come from a place where I have to save up all week to get a sandwich, and you can just make one appear out of nowhere.
Yes, you've lived a hard life. Now is your time to relax, Joey.
You know, I don't like it when you say that either. Do you know, all those doctors, they used to say, relax, Joey, just relax, before they put me under and do experiments on me.
I'm sorry. I can assure you in any way possible that no experiments shall be done on you here.
That's good. Plus, your gowns, they're backwards here. They wear them the other way.
Yes, well, they're made for you to tie up and...
What was that?
Oh, God.
My condenser mic being very sarcastic. So, wait, do you, what happens if you eat the food, you know? Like, does something happen to you? Is like a Alice in Wonderland thing or something?
Alice in who?
Alice in Wonderland. It's a book from like the late 1800s. It's not even the late, but
Well,
or like the Wizard of Oz or something.
well, you wanna have the other half? I'll test it. I'll try it if you try it.
I mean, sort of, is something going to happen to us if we eat this food? And
No.
relax? And...
If you are asking if the food is tampered with to force you to relax, that's not how this place works. I promise
Wait,
you.
you can do that?
No,
You just blew Joey's mind. Like that, he wasn't even thinking that.
no, I'm trying to reassure you, my dear child, that everything here is not tampered with to go against you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a bite of this sandwich.
Please
And
do.
if something happens to me, you're gonna get it.
I know.
Okay. Cool. Scary thunderstorm outside. Give me that sandwich. Comfort food. And I take a big old bite out of the sandwich.
It is the most glorious bite of food you've ever tasted. I don't think you've ever tasted
hold
something
this-
so exorbitant in your tiny little
I hold
life,
it up
Joey.
in the air to everybody else. You gotta taste this sandwich. It's so good. It's like wearing this robe, but it's a sandwich.
Joey's eyes light up and you see little hearts appear above Joey's head, and like there's little sparkly stars in Joey's eyes as you can clearly see the amazement to this sandwich.
Come on. I bet you if we asked nicely, they put mushrooms on it for you.
You have rights to be wary, I understand. How about I find a more comfortable place for you? Maybe a common sitting area? Maybe some pillows, and you guys can...
Just sit.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This place is not meant for standing. It's meant for sitting and bathing and relaxing and sleeping.
You bathe people here?
I don't
Is that what you did to Bradley?
bathe
He
anyone.
looks very
No.
clean.
No, I'm not. That's rude.
Your complexion changes here, I must admit.
Is that what you call it? A complexion?
I would like to sit and relax.
Yeah, sure. No, that's
I'm always relaxed.
Good. Miss Belladonna is going to bow out, and she's like, I'm going to go find a room that way. And she goes down the right hallway, and Ned takes you down back to the same hallway that Joey came from. And at the end, there's a beautiful rice paper wall, and he just slides open the door, and you see a low sitting table, and you have 4 very fluffy square pillows, clearly meant to be sat on. There seems to be tea already sitting there, prepared for you.
Whoa. It's like they knew we were coming.
yeah.
Do you know what a tulpa is?
No.
It's a theory that enough will and desire can create an entity. I believe this place operates on a similar principle, that what we want will be within certain boundaries, the exact limits of which I'm unsure about. But
Saying it's like a wishing well?
I think it's better than a wishing well, because you don't need to throw nickels.
Better than a wishing well.
Kind of, it can't really send us places. Like, we can't go home, but we can
Right.
get awesome sandwiches and robes.
Yes. For example, if I were to say I would like a massage right now,
I could make that happen for you.
you're specifically the person who has to make it happen. It isn't the place then. It's you.
If you would like it to be the place, I could make that happen for you.
I think that answers my question.
Is there anything I can directly help you with in your journey to relaxation?
A masseuse. I would like a massage.
Okay. You will see someone in shortly.
Do you have more food? Ice cream? Ooh, more cheese. Ooh, like those big old grapes that you eat off the whole thing?
The whole vine of grapes. Okay, yes, indeed. I'm going to have to leave you for now. I sense some other guests happening here very soon that I must attend to. And, Joey, you woke up in your room here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bradley and Jack, your rooms are adjacent and across the hall from Joey's. You'll find everything you need, all the amenities you could possibly want. If you stay in this room, you can get whatever you request. It will show up. And as soon as he says that, a cheese platter is sitting before Joey. And shortly after that, the grapes pop up. Just like 3 bundles.
Do I see Havarti on there?
Absolutely. Joey's like, what the fuck is Havarti?
You want some cheese?
Just a nibble. Jack, why don't you try some cheese?
I don't know. This seems like something out of one of those books I read. Don't really want to. I want to see what happens if I don't. This is all really weird.
You said, Jack, you don't remember stuff, right? You don't know how you got here?
I mean, I remember everything that happened up till now. I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you. And you said you're feeling okay. You're just a little. Oh, split. You might say.
Like I'm missing something. I can't put my. It's like feeling. It's like hungry, but elsewhere. You know.
Well, if we can get anything we want, why don't we just ask for what you're missing?
I mean, maybe. Be kind of. I don't know what I'm missing though. I could be missing a lot of things, you know.
The existential crisis that followed that statement along with the thunder is intense.
Yep. Yep.
Marcy, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Does this form of Jack want to find what's missing?
Not at the moment. He wants to know what's going on here more than he wants to figure out what's missing. He thinks the two are related.
Sure. Have all of you sat down at the table?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm eating.
Oh yeah. I would like to offer a group intrusion.
Oh, okay.
So
take
all
that.
3 of you will take an XP for your time. And
Yes, just keep giving us XP.
Yes.
yes,
Yes, just keep doling it out.
yes.
Back it up.
Mike's gonna come back and we're all gonna be tier 5.
Oops.
Your masseuse walks in, Bradley. And it looks reminiscent of Torah. And she walks in very blank-faced, almost like a robot. And just looks at you and says, "You ordered a massage?"
I did. You're not Tora, right? You're not. I don't.
Her pupils dilate and then go back to normal when you say the word Torah. I don't go by that name here, no.
Well, now I feel a bit weird about you giving me a massage.
Yes. And then she'll just go behind you and just gently massage your neck and start at the knots in your neck, right at the base of your skull. Oh, no. Oh, okay. You requested a massage, but clearly you're not comfortable with a massage.
No.
Joey simply says, "I'm telling Tora."
No. No. This might be Tora, is the thing. No.
Tell it.
Do you not want the massage? She's super pretty. Just take the massage.
Jack,
What?
shut your mouth.
Okay,
Bradley is going to sit stock still and try to will his shoulders down so that not Tora can rub them.
So, you said your name is Tora, right?
the 4th speaking of the word Torah, Bradley doesn't notice it, but Joey and Jack definitely notice that she kind of glitches and comes back. Kind of phases out and comes back. And, no, I'm not Torah.
You know, I'm really trying hard to relax here, but stuff is weird.
Yeah,
Agreed.
it's real weird. Don't think she's real.
You said I remind you of Torah?
Yes.
All the while she's digging into your neck, going down into your shoulders. Quite expertly. Quite it's not a relaxing massage. It's very mechanical, and like I'm sensing a knot, I'm going to poke it out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good for you.
You're gonna like it.
And she gets down to the base of your neck and she stops. And Joey and Jack can see her eyes flickering back and forth. And she's definitely like, she's glitching out. Phasing in and out. Radio shifting, fuzzy, back
What's
into
wrong
focus.
with her?
But she's probably done. Probably done.
And she takes her hands off of you and she's like, oh, I did this. Guys, I did this. I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh my god, it is Tora. I'm sorry.
Wait, why did you say you weren't Tora if you was Tora?
And
This is a space that sometimes happens, but I've never been to this space particularly, and I've never dragged so many people in. I didn't trust Belladonna, but apparently I took her too, and
Wait, are you saying this is where you put people you don't trust or you do trust?
I
Or you only bring yourself here? I don't understand, Tora.
do trust, and I mostly bring myself to places, and it's called astral projecting, Joey. But I've never astrally projected into the void. Usually there's a different space. This seems to be a benign space, regardless of the rumbling.
It's a lot of unrest.
Yes. I don't know how mad Belladonna is gonna be with me, but I think for now, Bradley, you saw him. You saw Naira with the tip, right?
Yes.
Okay. This one's benign. It's not the same one that we unleashed. I say we lightly. But I think you're just, I know, I'm gonna say it, but like, it's not gonna make it any easier. You have to relax. That's the key to astral projection.
Well, there's a storm outside, and strange people showed up, and they just start handing me sandwiches when I ask for them, which is kind of a blessing, but I'm 12 years old. I've been asking for sandwiches a long time. Do you know how many people have actually handed me one? So it's way scarier that somebody just hands me a sandwich warm out of nowhere, like a right out of his back pocket.
I've been to a lot of planes, and of all the planes to have accidentally landed on, this one seems to be very benign.
Big aircraft type things.
The aircrafts? No. Like, your spirit and your mind leave your body, kind of.
Jack, the world and the world are like an onion, and really is in the center of the onion, and there are often other layers to the onion, and this is one of the layers.
Like layers in the Earth's crust or something, or
Yes, but
that.
more
Yes.
in the sky, kinda.
all
You
right.
know how there's like Mars and Venus and the other planets whose name escapes me.
I don't really do a whole lot of space stuff.
But you know that they exist, right?
Yeah,
It's just like that, except instead of having to go up to them, you're just here.
So weird. Miss Tora, you're kind of not all here right now. Like your body keeps disappearing a little bit.
Yeah, so between Belladonna's spell and me somehow dragging you guys here, I don't think I can stay in this space. I'm just trying to hold it all together to like make sure we all can leave at the same time.
And you said we have to relax.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna save you.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, what Jack said. We're gonna save you.
no worries. It'll be fine. You got it, guys. Just have a good time, okay?
All right.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Have a good time, or
Well, not when I've left my room and haven't had a book.
Treat it like a book, Bradley. This is just another story you've fallen into.
No, don't treat it like a book. Books are boring. Like, if we can have anything we want and want to relax, we should do something we're not supposed to. Oh, like jumping on beds. Oh, wiping my hands on my trousers.
They don't stain your trousers.
you want to jump on a bed? Jump on a bed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should all do something that we've always wanted to do, but we can't. Now that's relaxing.
Huh.
Despite us living in Arkham, I've never gone swimming before.
You've never been swimming?
No. When I was younger, Mother didn't want me to because she thought it would be undignified for a leech.
Oh, that's right. That's your last name. Like, what?
So, like, you never jumped into a creek or something?
Oh, no, but I was allowed to look at the creek from my room.
Why would you need to be allowed to look at something from your room? Was that like a specific thing that you asked to be able to look at?
So, if I had the opportunity to swim, I don't know how to swim though.
Well, we could teach you.
I actually don't know how to swim either, to be honest.
Oh wait, me neither. Maybe we shouldn't do that. That doesn't sound so nice.
At this point, the Tora her consciousness kind of flickered out, and you're back with Robo Tora. And she hears you talking about swimming, and she's like, the hot springs are meant to be sat in. There are deeper parts, but you all know how to swim here.
I would need a bathing suit.
Yes.
I can just have one of those.
Yes. It's in your room as you speak.
Or you can go in your birthday suit.
No, Jack.
What? Who cares?
I care.
There are separate tubs and partitions if you just want a single space and neighboring spaces.
No, I just generally try not to be naked ever.
You're saying we gotta be naked?
No, I'm saying no. No.
Joey's like,
I'm gonna go put on the bathing suit that Yarthalatet has given us, apparently.
can I wear my jacket?
Please tell me it's a onesie with stripes.
Yeah.
It suits you so well.
So
He keeps all of his jewelry, like all the amulets.
oh god.
He looks like a sailor from Popeye.
Whenever you're ready, you all can go to your rooms, and there will be things to change into, robes and towels, and the hot springs are on the other side, so you just have to slide the other door across the room.
Okay.
Wow, sliding doors.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys wear your cool robes. We'll be like a gang.
We're already like a gang. We're the men of letters, Joey.
Not anymore.
That word.
Gang?
Yeah, metal letters. What is that even? Is that like Portuguese or something?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, there's some things Jack doesn't remember.
Oh.
Like like I said, you or Belladonna or the Mina lettuce.
Who do you think I am, Jack?
Mr. Bradley?
See,
Technically, it's Mr. Leach, but
Mr. Leach, sorry.
don't call him that. He gets all weird.
yes. No, I was a teacher. I think I might be fired, though.
Do you know? Well, do you know what? Tell Jack what you teach.
Well, I happen to have a very excellent lecture series on theoretical Egyptology.
Teacher.
Okay. That seems really specific. Is that reefer?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
It's an adult thing that
Yes, it's an adult thing, child Jack.
How old would you actually say Jack is, Marcy?
like 17 at this point.
Okay.
How old is he normally?
He's about 26, 27 normally.
Okay, so this is definitely a noticeable change.
Oh, yeah. Significantly smoother, Jack.
He's so smooth. Smooth Jack.
And
I'm going to get changed, and then we will discuss what this is and is not from the comfort of a hot spring.
hey, if it's not a cigarette, can I have some?
No.
Fine.
All right.
Wait, I can have anything I want here, right?
No.
Joey runs to the bedroom, like slams the door.
I'm just gonna let that happen. This is great.
You know, it's not entirely real here, so so Bradley's just gonna go get changed.
Have fun.
Joey, as you run into your room, you see another fluffy robe folded up next to a very big towel. And on top of the towel is a single, for all you can tell, real cigarette.
A marijuana cigarette.
A marijuana.
Reefer. Just from Reefer Madness. Just...
If it means anything, I've been trying to figure out a way to run a Reefer Madness game. I just haven't figured out all the logistics yet.
Nice.
Somebody wants to play it. It'll be fun.
And then
It'll
we
be full
got
of paranoia and
We're mentioning Reefer too much. Whoops.
so Joey runs over
Jazz cigarettes, yes.
to the single cigarette and picks it up and holds it and like puts it to their mouth and like plays around a little bit and then wants to light it. But is there any way to light it?
That's the monkey spa.
You place it to your mouth, and it's oddly sweet and chalky. You don't really see any
What is that? I break it.
Yeah.
Is it candy? It is, isn't it? It's so mean to me. I'm so disappointed. Well, I guess now I have 2 cigarettes. And I tug them behind my ears, and I think Joey would probably wear oversized swim trunks and like an oversized men's tank of some kind.
Yeah.
That's like bound and tied to like keep on, but that would be how she'd be most comfortable.
Excellent. I mean, you originally wanted to wear the robe into the hot tub.
It's true, but I wear the robe on over top of that. 'Cause
Excellent.
It's stylish.
Brilliant.
In Joey's mind.
Yes. Bradley, you said you were heading over to your room.
Yes.
Okay. Are they blue or red striped? Or what color are
They are blue.
they? Okay. Like a navy blue?
No, like a soft baby blue.
Yes.
Like a powder blue.
Big white buttons down the front.
Orange flower blue.
Okay, it's beautiful. There seems to be a piping hot beverage of sorts laying next to your towel.
He'll take a sniff of that. taste it. See what it is.
It's definitely whiskey with some hot barley tea.
He's going to take that.
Yes, indeed. Jack,
Yes.
you saw everyone leave the common space. What were you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna leave after doing sort of an awkward shuffle out of the chair, and then weird, like, going to want to shake Robo Toro's hand and then stopping and then going, I'm gonna save you. And then he leaves.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. She fades. She just kind of smokes away. So if you ever notice things popping up, they're oddly weird. Okay, so yeah, you all get changed. Jack, what kind of swimsuit are you wearing?
He actually just strips down to his pants and just throws the towel over his shoulder.
Sick. Nailed it.
Joey's crush is ever growing. It just gets worse.
Oh, Joey. You guys all leave your rooms around the same time, and you step out to the secondary doors of your rooms, and you are greeted with stone paths, plenty of topiary, lots of bushes, beautiful flowers. It's very aromatic, and it's all pleasantly steamy. And you see one large pool, you see several partitioned spaces. You also walk past, as you go through the pathway, you walk past 4 other towels, but 3 of them seem to have been used already. One lays untouched next to the other 3.
Well, it doesn't look like we're alone. I mean, technically we're alone, but it looks like there are other people here.
That's interesting.
Oh, I'm just gonna get in.
Yep.
Oh, okay, me too.
Bradley is going to ease himself in, like, super gingerly, holding the whiskey and the cigarette up so they don't get wet.
Is it big enough for me to cannonball?
Absolutely. You can cannonball safely without hitting your bum to the bottom. Is that what you would like to do?
I wait for both of them to get in.
Okay.
I want to, and then I run and I take a running, like, psh.
Go ahead and make me an athletics roll.
Oh, do I have anything for this? I have a run. I'm trained in running.
Are you intending to cannonball with the biggest splash on them, or you just want to cannonball for cannonball's sake?
No, I just want a cannonball for cannonball's sake. It's not really about them. I was just trying to be polite.
Excellent.
Joey was just trying to be polite to let them in first.
Oh, that makes complete sense.
So just a might.
Yes, please.
I guess then. Okay. I guess there's no really difficulty on this. Just a
Nah.
straight up roll. I rolled a 12.
Okay. You get a surprisingly generous splash wave out of the little cannonball, Joey. And Bradley, please make me a speed defense roll and prioritize which one you would like to save.
Oh, definitely the cigarette.
Difficulty 4.
Priorities.
But I am going to spend 2 levels of effort on this.
Okay.
You swallow the whole thing to keep it dry.
Jeez.
I love it.
Difficulty.
Oh, not
Oh no, it does. You spent 2 levels of effort, so it beats with a 2. Yeah, you rolled a 6, just barely. You're like, you see Joey winding up and making this cannonball run, and you anticipate it. And you're like, "Nee."
Gluck, 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 gluck.
Oh, you chugged it. Great, perfect. It was toasty. Now you're feeling pretty warm inside and out, and a cigarette is safe.
Joey.
Like I spit like a little bit, like the little stream of water
picture.
out,
Yep. Mm-mm.
and I splash. I look very happy.
The warmth is cozy. It's as hot as you want it to be, and not a single drop hotter or cooler. Jack, you sidle in like towards the edge, or you kind of want to wade out into the middle, or just relax? Where do you want to relax? Oh, muted.
You're muted.
I muted myself before speaking.
I saw that.
Swing my legs over and lower myself in.
Okay. The second you settle into the water, you hear barking in the distance. Little yipping. Like bark, 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 bark.
Anybody hear that? Is there a dog?
Do we hear that?
No.
No.
Pups.
You said a dog?
Yeah, I hear a dog. You don't hear that?
Bark, 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 bark.
I don't.
Nope. What are you playing at, Jack?
No, I just hear a dog somewhere.
Wait.
I think it's coming from that way.
Wait.
And as you point, all three of you can see a little, what appears to be a husky pup with overgrown paws and big markings on little eyebrow markings just running into your pool.
It's so cute!
Says the 12-year-old girl in Joey.
Yes, it's absolutely adorable, and it jumps right into the hot spring with you. And it seems to have an affinity towards you, Jack.
Whose dog is this? One of your dogs?
No, Jack. You, the human part of you regressed in age.
Uh-huh.
Well, I wonder if the other part of you also did.
The other part.
As you say that, Bradley, you do notice for a puppy, it's got some fierce canines and very large paws, but just the perkiest ears. But you can't hear it. It's clearly yipping and like slobbering all over Jack's face, but neither you nor Joey can hear it make any noises.
What do we do?
I've never had a dog before.
You know,
We
Couldn't keep him because my mom's allergic.
oh, that's sad. The dogs?
Yeah.
They're
It's,
so cuddly.
it's fine. We have a lot of cats.
I lean over to Bradley and go,
It's no wonder that Jack is so cute in real life, because his two parts are so cute.
Oh, Jack isn't cute in real life. He's very
Yeah,
intelligent
he is.
and handsome. I will say that.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I kind of like splash the water embarrassingly.
No.
But
I will point out, Joey, that he did bite me. So my opinion of Jack is
that
perhaps
dog did not bite you.
it was much bigger at the time.
I'm sorry, I heard that part. What are you talking about?
Right. So at some point in my past, but in the future, but probably not this future, that animal was much larger and bit me. That's all. Will have bitten me. Will have bitten me.
Your free hand with the no longer mug definitely now has a puppy just staring at it. And the puppy, as you say, will have just kind of very anime, just glomps onto your hand. And it doesn't necessarily hurt. He's not puncturing. He's just kind of like drooling all over you with your hand in his mouth.
Bradley just like raises it up and now has a dog hanging from his hand.
He's got little
He likes
swimmy
you.
paws.
Look at that. He likes you.
I hope you remember this.
The second the puppy has reached you, Jack, that sense of missingness is kind of lessened a little bit.
Huh. Weird. Well, I mean, if you all don't want to keep him, I think I will. Yes.
Well, yeah, see, he's
Yeah,
yours.
you keep it.
Please.
Sorry, Mr. Leach, I'll take that back. It's over.
Bradley is secretly delighted that he's getting called Mr. Leach.
Oh, God.
Like, this is like the most respect he's gotten from Jack. And in that spirit, Bradley is going to take long drag on his jazz cigarette and then offer it to Jack.
The 17-year-old Jack.
Oh, I mean, I couldn't possibly. I've never really.
Not a single stutter.
And Bradley's gonna like slowly stretch out and lean back and almost look relaxed for a moment. Mostly he looks kind of still sweaty, but it's a much less active sweatiness now.
Oh, yes. Just you can blame it on the onsen. You can blame it on the hot steamy water.
Yep.
Huh. So y'all are like giving me a lot of memories about things that I don't remember. Do you know me?
Yes. Technically. I wouldn't say I know you.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Bradley, just be real with Jack.
I'm trying, Joey. This is hard for me, you know.
I'm in a really vulnerable place. We're sitting in a hot tub.
I'm not wearing shoes. This is like the worst. This is my nightmare.
Okay. Well, I had somebody tell me one time when you're feeling weird, just close your eyes and talk. But yes, Jack, we know you.
Bradley, you now have flippers inside the tub.
We do. We know you. A different kind of
You
more whole version of you, but we know you.
You're a friend.
You brought us together. What kind of, sort of, maybe?
Not on purpose in my case, but the sort of cosmic intentionality was there.
What he said.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, you won't until later.
It's kind of
maybe.
like.
Super weird.
What do you remember, Jack? Like, what's the last thing you remember?
I was just taking a walk. I think I was in New York.
So you were not in Boston.
No, my family travels a lot for different reasons.
Family.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this place is or what it's all about and stuff, but the Jack we knew, we were in Boston.
Uh-huh.
And you were older.
Uh-huh.
And kind of fancy. And I mean, and some bad things that kind of happened, but you were you definitely weren't with your. Well, I guess you kind of were with your family, but not your actual family. You were with a secret group kind of family, one called the Menaletas.
I mean, if everything goes back to normal, I guess I'll remember that again. I don't know. This is all weird.
I looked at Bradley and I said, should we tell him? You know that he's 2 halves of a whole?
Oh. Well, no. Why, no.
You know, it's like they're in the foreground talking about this, and Jack's just like having the dog.
Oh, it's totally anime
like-
moment where like the waters seem to dramatically stretch out. So like, yeah, you all were sitting there, but you're like, okay, so what if we were doing this, and should we tell him that? Oh no, okay. And you zoom back in.
So,
What do you want to be when you are older, Jack?
good question.
Joey's being like all mature next to Bradley.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
good
probably sitting there with like
question.
floaties on my arm.
So I'm kind of already doing it. My family works and not works. They own a radio manufacturing facility.
Oh,
So we travel around and do that.
cool.
And that's what you want to do.
No, I'd like to be a watchmaker, I think.
Watch. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joey couldn't keep it in. Oh,
That's really interesting. I have read a very interesting book about Swiss watches and the extraordinary patience that you need.
well, have you ever thought of doing anything else?
Not particularly, no.
That's all right. It's all right not to know what you're going to do with your life as it stretches out. In
I'm
front
a
of
newspaper boy.
Joe's
like a newspaper?
newspaper.
Yeah. I get to stand on the corner every morning. Oh, I dress like a boy because they give you more money that way. They just don't buy papers from girls.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, and I get to hear all the gossip. You think they'd be smarter? They buy their news and then they go somewhere else to talk about it, but they don't. They stand right there and they pretend old Joey can't hear them. Like, yeah.
Sounds pretty sad.
It's not sad.
Do you eat every day like that?
No. I mean, sometimes. It just depends if it's a good day or not. Sometimes the other newsboys, they take the better corners, but if I get there early enough.
Yeah. It's pretty early.
What do you want to be when you're older, Joey?
Yeah.
Scientist.
Scientist. said
Why
that
do you
before.
laugh?
Nothing. It's in the blood, maybe. Ooh.
In the blood? What do you mean?
Nothing. Nothing.
This is-
I mean nothing, he says, like throwing his cigarette off to the side because he realizes he shouldn't have said that.
As you throw your cigarette off to the side, Daddy Ned appears
no.
right next to you.
No.
He's just chilling. He's right here in the hot spring, sitting right next to you, Bradley.
Bradley
Thunder come back when he did.
Yes.
Bradley recoils like a scared turtle.
Oh, too close. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Too close. Just back up a little bit.
He's weird. About his space.
You don't see him make any effort to move, but he clearly gets farther away from you.
You know, sorry, what's your name again?
Apparently, Ned for you all. Ned
Oh.
is easy enough to say.
Got it. Sorry, and I point at the kid. What's your name again?
Oh, Joe, I'm Joey.
Oh, okay. So they have a little bit this stuff. I don't know what it is, but it makes things glow, and they've been painting watch hands with it, and like the numbers. There's just you can get glowing watches now.
What? That's crazy. How do they do it? Is it magic? You know, he's a wizard.
I don't know, but it's probably some kind of mistake that'll cause a lot of Baltimore women to get irradiated. Anyway,
Possibly.
I just want to know what I can do to help you at your stay here. Are you comfy?
Yeah. Think
Yeah,
so.
we're really comfortable.
We're very comfortable.
Yeah.
Bradley?
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Joy.
No.
Okay.
Joey just doesn't like it when he keeps asking if we're comfortable or not.
Sure.
It makes me nervous.
Okay, in that case, all of you make me an intelligence check.
Mm.
Or a
With
persuasion check, I should say.
sensing motives, deception.
Perception.
You can take perception or persuasion, whichever you're trained in.
Okay.
It'll be a difficulty 4.
Gonna
No, I
spend-
didn't make it.
Okay.
Go ahead and do
Two
that.
levels of effort. Okay, still managed to fail. I just failed a difficulty 1 check, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Beautiful.
fantastic.
Yes.
Look at me.
In Hot Springs horror mode, that means something.
Yay!
Great.
Springs horror mode.
Something is slightly less comforting than normal. It doesn't do much. Gives me non-combat skills, so I'm just gonna plug in one of those as an asset and say that I have insight.
Okay.
Detect lies. Yay! Nice.
Nice.
Hours of effort, I bet.
Yeah. Jack, I imagine the appearance of Ned makes you uneasy, and he just, I don't know how your relationship with magic in this space feels right now. So you're able to convince him that you're having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Joey, you clearly are tense, far too tense in a hot spring, and Ned doesn't believe you. He looks at you concerned. You mentioned I shouldn't use the word relax, so I just wanted to make sure you're comfortable. Is that not helping?
No, I just, it's like when you're being bothered about something, it's like if you keep asking me if I'm comfortable, I have to keep remembering whether or not I actually am. And then I start thinking about all the things that don't make me comfortable. And then I'm not comfortable anymore because I'm thinking about the things that don't make me comfortable. So maybe if you just stopped asking whether or not we're actually comfortable in regardless of the vocabulary terms that you choose to use, then maybe I feel better about it.
Okay.
Bradley, I feel like I'm talking like you. We spent too much
Yes.
time together.
Well, if you read some books I'd give you, maybe you could talk more substantially. And you meant the flailing thing. Never mind. Yes.
I mean you no harm. I clearly, Bradley, you are very perplexed, and I'm off-putting. You've already experienced me in a different light, so I cannot convince you that I am here to help you. But you don't belong here, right? So you might as well enjoy the stay, and maybe enjoying the stay will help you along the way.
Yes. If we relax, maybe we can go home. I understand that. But
The fog sets in a little denser. The water gets a little hotter. Not uncomfortably, just warmer.
It's emotionally uncomfortable.
yeah.
So you're telling me now? I just want you to know I've known Bradley in 2 timelines,
Whoa.
and let me just tell you, Bradley doesn't relax.
It's true. It makes me nervous when I'm relaxed.
See, so are you telling me we're caught in some kind of like time-space continuum type thing with our relaxation in this void of a spa? Actually, I don't even know the word spa. In this it's bathhouse.
The Those are very scientific words to put it. I guess one could bend it in that manner, but really it's just understanding how to meditate. But in a very visceral way in the space. We have every means to get you to relax.
Joey, do you know like Peter Pan?
Well, yeah.
It's like that. You think of happy things and they make you fly.
Oh.
You gotta concentrate on it. And in
That's
this
what meditation is? Thinking about happy stuff?
honestly, I've never heard that word to describe it before, but I imagine it's kind of the same.
Ned,
Okay.
if I truly need to relax, I'm going to need something that could knock out a horse.
Mmm.
Do you have something like that? And he just holds up his pipe.
Your pipe is now full and lit.
It's like that moment with the hookah smoking caterpillar in the
Yes.
Disney.
Yes. Are you gonna
Alice in
blow? What kind of
Wonderland.
shapes are you gonna blow?
God. Probably even sounds like that caterpillar too. Ooh,
He exhales, and it somehow sounds like someone flipping rapidly through pages, and the smoke like drifts in like these gently curving and changing sigils, much like the ones he's wearing.
Oh. Protective.
such invisible sun, though.
Yeah, right? Oof.
That's the all my characters are from Invisible Sun, whether the DM knows it or not.
Can confirm. We can pull you from actuality into shadow. Better, Bradley?
Oh, it's a start.
I see. Joy, does the puppy make you happier?
Well, that puppy does.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, dogs make everybody happy, right? Unless they're chasing you and if you got other things to worry about.
Joey, what do you want, though?
Want? Well, I wanted to be a man of letters, I think.
Aren't you a man of letters?
I don't know, am I? Things keep changing. First time around, everybody died. So it wasn't really a man of letters by the time, I got to that point, and then everything like reset or whatever. And as per what
The first time around, you were very excited to come to my apartment filled with books, my personal library.
Well, yeah, I like to read books sometimes.
Is there a book that you'd like to read right now?
Oh, there's so many books. There was this one book. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to read that one. Dr. West had this other book. Oh, no, I don't want to read that one either.
Why don't you choose a book, and you can read it to us as we relax?
Okay. I choose advanced chemistry.
Oh no.
I like chemistry and science. Yeah, sometimes I'll sneak into the back of the college library and I'll read all the notes and the theses or whatever from all the students where they're doing like weird scientific projects and stuff. One day though, I'm not gonna just get to read about them. I'm gonna get to actually be in the room while it's happening.
The puppy starts doggy paddling over to you, Joey, and as he approaches you, the puppy has a very heavy book in its mouth and presents it to you.
What? Oh,
Do you
I take it.
Okay,
Yeah, I take it. I try not to get it wet, if possible.
Clearly it was in the dog's mouth, not a single drop of water, whether drool or hot springs water, is on it. It's a very advanced level chemistry book.
Cool. I crack it open and start reading it out loud, like a kid sounding out the words.
Love it. Okay, cool.
Is there anything? I mean, I just read it.
Out loud for us.
Yeah. For all of you.
These long strings of elements and sequences and
You're right.
procedures.
Well, and it would be, it's funny because it would be, I'm going to read it. Yeah, I bet I can find one. I bet I can find one. Here we go. Okay. I don't know. This one's all highlighted. Oh, this one's about drugs.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay. This one says drugs that are excessively hydrophobic are often absorbed into fatty tissues and removed from the blood supply.
Oh, this is perfect because all Jack wants to do is sleep.
This fat solubility can lead to problems. Oh, for example, obese patients undergo surgery require a larger than normal volume of a general anesthetic because the gases used are particularly fat soluble.
Come for the Lovecraft horror. Stay for Joey reading off chemistry. This is the Men of Letters broadcast.
Brought you a spa episode.
Jack's dozing off and Bradley's relaxing to the sweet
Melting. Just gently melting right
Excellent.
now.
Love it. You can notice anyone looking at Ned a smirk on his face, like a satisfactory smirk, like he's finally achieved a job. And Joey, you get into that flow state. That chemistry book really lets you hone in on your ability to think and process, and you feel more comfortable. I
now know everything there is to know about anesthetics.
Yeah, right. Than any hot spring could ever relax you down to. I would say all of you can make me an intellect perception check. Joey, you're going to have a higher difficulty, so it's going to be a difficulty 3 for everyone else, 4 for Joey.
I am really low on intellect at this point.
Yeah,
so,
you punched a bunch of effort in.
Yep. Ooh, difficulty
3.
Difficult 3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I failed.
That's
Jack
okay.
nailed it.
Yeah. Jack, before you drift off, you notice at the other side of this hot spring, you can see 3 individuals. You're going to notice in very clear detail how they look. Whereas Bradley, you're just going to process that you see 3 very adult, large, imposing figures coming into the hot springs with you. Jack, you see the first person in the middle is a portly man with a walrus mustache. He's smiling at you. Very wide smile. And he's wearing a bowler hat into the hot tub. And there's a pin with scales on his bowler hat. The person sitting to the left of him is a much more well-built man. Very clean-shaven. He has a chiseled jaw that Bradley would very much enjoy if he would have noticed. Very assured of himself. Very crisp. And you see on the towel next to him, he's got a sword pin on his lapel. And then finally we have a wonderful Black kitty that I'm gonna have to ignore as I describe this beautiful middle-aged woman with shocking platinum white hair, still tied into a bun as she enters the hot spring, and she wears a golden laurel in her hair with a bow and arrow pinned to it. And your eyes get heavy lidded as you're observing these people, and you fall into a sleep. And you guys all fade off into your own different states of trance.
So who wants to guess those are the other three horsemen?
Yep. Not okay. Not okay.
Are we sharing a spa with the three horsemen?
Yep. Oh, fucking.
Messed up.
Claws, cats, everywhere.
Yep.
So yay, there's the hot spring that you guys couldn't relax enough to enjoy.
I love that you were like, just everybody relax.
Yeah. You're like, no, this is hard.
I don't understand.
It took an entire session to get our characters to just relax.
I don't think that's out of the question.
It's not.
No, it's completely, it
I
makes
love
perfect
it.
sense. I would have expected nothing less. Thank you for everyone who was watching, tuning in on this off cycle. Normally we just wouldn't be able to play, but we tried to give it a go and get a college try. Why don't we go ahead and do our outros and say goodnight?
Yeah.
Joey, who are you? Where can we find you?
Yeah, well, when I'm Dot, not Joey. You can find me online as Little Red Dot. When I'm not here on Thursday nights, you can catch me a few other places. Over on my channel right now, Tuesdays, we've relaunched the second season of Witch Girl Adventures. I'm actually pretty sure I traumatized them. Like, seriously, I put a post out where I started just taking random screenshots during the premiere game of our second season. And it's always like just desperate faces. So that's been fun, watching me kind of rip the rug out from under them. So you can check that out. You can check me out on the North by Northwest podcast. That comes out every Wednesday. Some big news is coming up here in the next few weeks. And Dragon Con is next week. So that's where I'll be. I'll be all Dragon Con all the time. I've got a couple panels, which is pretty cool, some live shows. And I'm really excited to announce this year I'm going to be moderating some of the celebrity panels. And I'm going to get to moderate the What We Do in the Shadows panel.
Oh.
Nice.
So I'm very excited to get to sit on stage with it because I love it so much. So it's going to be a fun week. So lots of places. And then, of course, last but not least, you can always check me out Saturdays on the Roll For It Network, where it's my home away from home. That's me. That's what I do. I play games. I roll dice.
Brilliant. Thank you for being the lovely Dot. Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin Balkanet. I am one half of the Phantom Roll Booth. We are content creators and RPG people. We have a Discord. You can swing by. The link should be on my Twitter. My Twitter is at Colin Like I See. Right now, I think this is my only show. Oh God, this is my only show.
We'll fix that.
Yeah, I need to fill my schedule up now until I have.
Don't worry, keep Halloween open.
Dress-
I have something to ask you.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, follow me on my Twitter. It's the best way to figure out what I'm doing.
Excellent. Thank you. Marcy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Marcy. You can find me on Twitter at MarsiEVLLAN. I have a pinned tweet with my schedule. Usually I pump it up a bit more. Here's that I do have is this Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. EDT. We have Waterdeep Dragon Heist, in which Archmage Derek has just nailed us into a coffin, and I don't know how we're going to survive. He pissed off a mind flayer where it lives.
This is fine.
This is great. This is the same stream that we accidentally started Dungeon of the Mad Mage halfway through Dragon Heist, so we had to change the title of the stream. So we're level 3 against a mind flayer that I think is CR 12. This is fun. Anyway,
good luck with that.
All right, I have a lovely backup character that I can't wait to introduce.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, that's about me, because everything else is next week, so I'd rather plug it then.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here with me. I am Burst of Hope on Twitter and every other social medias that I don't check. Only Twitter is worth my time. I lurk in a lot of Discords. I'm so close to being able to tell you some projects that I have going on. I will be in some shows coming in September. I still have to wait for the official announcements for those, but just follow me on Twitter. There's gonna be some spicy hot takes going on in the next 3 weeks. Thank you again for watching the Men of Letters Hot Tubs Horror Edition. We will be saying goodnight to you and seeing you next week. Bye.
Bye.